Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Deserts Chapter of Valerya Chapter. Middle of the night, Yumi arrives. Apparently wakes me up. Yes, Yumi? General Cordelia requested you come to the CIC. Top priority. Roger. Sounds important. I should go. So I will go. Reporting, ma'am. At ease, Lieutenant. Right. Ugh. Big Defender, why are you giving me informations right now? I don't need this. Get the hell out from here. Do you remember the last time I sent you to investigate the alien stronghold with Eve? No. Yeah, it was an ambush. Yes, but there is more to it than that. What do you mean? We've kept our eyes on those coordinates for the past few days using drone and satellite feeds. The enemy movement pattern suggests that there is a pretty big chance that the alien ship is buried at those coordinates. So, Lieutenant, because that's how they always called me. Let's hit them where it hurts. Time to go to the offensive, huh? I'm up for that. Great. Any questions? No. Right, go get some sleep. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. Okay? Okay. I love this music outside the barracks. Last attack, huh? I'd better be stocking up on the medication for tomorrow. I should also get my condition checked by Val. I mean, if the condition changes for the worse, I would say whatever the medication. There she was. Valeria was alone. Documents were in her hands. Probably my health records. Hi, Val. Evening, Lieutenant. Right on time. I have your reports. I have something to report to you too. You too? What is this about? You first. Yes. Better if you go first. No, you first. The last attack will start tomorrow, Val. The general will mobilize the entire personnel. We're going for the mothership. You found the mothership? Probably. Yes, they managed to pinpoint the coordinates. Their mothership, huh? I hope it won't turn out to be an ambush again. The general won't put all her ships in one place if the chance is not high. I guess. Are you ready for this, Lieutenant? I was born not ready. Of course. I received at the moment a message from Cecile. We are going to use a new weapons. Not a new weapon, new weapons. So we're also testing a new weapon? Yeah. I recognize the expression. Val was especially concerned about testings. The plan is for me to go in and set the target coordinates for the weapon. I'll be very close to the ground zero when it is deployed from the satellite. The weapon has the kinetic energy of a small nuclear bomb. If Cecile's calculation is thorough, it won't be a problem. Nothing will hit me but some dust. After setting the coordinates, you have to remove yourself from the area as soon as possible. Is that really okay, Lieutenant? Well, I'm the only one who can do that, Val. I'll be okay. I hope. I felt my head getting heavy. I put my head down the cafeteria table in front of me. I mucked it like crazy, basically. Valentine's at the table by the display window. But we are in a tent. Do we really have a display window? Maybe. Maybe the army has more advanced tents. The usual table where we had always had our chat. I guess I'm afraid, Val. That's very much normal, Lieutenant. I told Cecil that everything would be alright, but in fact, I'm freaking terrified. What if we fail? What if it's just another trap? I don't want to see my friends getting hurt. I'm scared of facing those things by myself. I'm scared that I'll get blown away by that weapon. And I'm afraid I won't survive. And I'm terrified of death. And my hands are shaking thinking about death. I mean, I could actually do the shaking, surprisingly enough. Thinking that maybe tomorrow is my last day on Earth. But only with hands. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry for freaking out in front of you like this. It's just I can't tell people about these feelings. Lieutenant, it's okay to be afraid? Probably. I mean, why wouldn't they? Ah! You have been brave going through the gene therapy. You have shown the courage facing those aliens. I'm sure everything will turn out okay. She said all those things I need to hear. She caressed my head softly. Thank God I had my face buried in my arms. I didn't want her to see me turning into a tomato! Valeria's touch was warm and soothing. Her soft voice turned all her words into a gospel. I feel like everything good she said would come true. That everything would be alright despite anything. Do you think? I lift my head and Valeria removed her hand. Yes, she thinks. I stared at her. Do you think I'll survive? Valeria didn't answer me right away. She grabbed me by my shoulders and looked deep into my eyes. Of course, Lieutenant. Everything will be alright. Trust me. Trust all your friends supporting you. Trust Cornelia's numbers. Trust Cecile's capacity. Also, have faith in yourself. All the words she said were planted deep into my heart. Even though she couldn't know for sure. Even if I knew how things could fall apart in a blink of an eye. She said all those things anyway. She was scared for me and tried to comfort me. She made me realize I was not alone. I held her hand, brought them close and buried my face in her hand. I felt her warmth. Val was right. Everything would be alright. Lieutenant! I let go of her hand. Thank you, Val. I will be alright. I will fight with all my might as usual. I have so many people supporting me. That's true, Lieutenant. Yes. Well, how about your report? About your health? You are in tip-top shape, Lieutenant. As usual. No changes? Nope. I see. Are you saying the truth? And, oh, Lieutenant? You've got a gift. A gift? Yeah. Wait here. She stood up, went on back to the cafeteria, got something. She went back with an armor. What? 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 Hey! That's cheating! I was not given any armor like this! What the heck? Ah! It was the first time I saw something like that. Was it new? What is it, Val? At first I didn't understand why they gave this to you. Who are they? The lab. Oh. But after hearing your story, now I get it. She gave me a piece of paper with it. I've read it. Their note. It is a new armor they developed. I was not given this during the game. Can you believe that? I spent a crap ton of money on different armors at the very end. They were useless. And she brings something else. Okay, this is a new plot twist, I guess. New chapter that's been released. Okay. It's fine. The experimental armor. I had to pay for an experimental armor, now that I think about it. 750,000. That's right. 3,500 points of health, if you could say that. And minus 100 to agility or speed, something like this. I held down a chuckle. With all the creativity and ingenuity of coming up with technological advancement, that was how they named the armor. So, the armor is made of semi-organic fiber capable of self-healing. What? The one I bought wasn't able to do that. Damn it. They claimed that the armor will protect you from the debris of the spearfall attack. Okay, there might have been something like... No, No, there wasn't anything like this. They did. This will be neat. If I made the escape, this armor will protect me from the shockwave. I guess my percentage of survival just went up. Thank you, technology! It's probably even better if it's German technology. Yeah, this is our chance. Awkward laughter as usual, in my case. Right. Thank you, Val. Of course. I passed on to the people in the lab. She quipped. While it was not entirely mad, my relationship with the people in the lab was awkward. I guess my preparation for tomorrow is pretty good and pretty much done as well. God damn it, see, you're in the way. Actually, I could just turn you. Oh, I can go closer. No, you're still in the way. Like, I can't fully go to the desk. And I can't fully get the mic adjusted the way I want. Damn it. I could move it, but not today. Anyway. Yes, Lieutenant. Don't forget this. She gave me more medicine supplies. Multivitamins, basically. Thank you, Val. What do I do without you? What would I do without you? Oh, you. I could tell she was blushing. I mean, in most cases it's basically visible. Now you rest, Lieutenant. Long day tomorrow. You're right, Val. See you tomorrow. I'll meet you after this is settled. Yes, Lieutenant. I'll be here. Good night. Good night, Lieutenant. Well, Val's warm smile accompanied me as I left the cafeteria. I was ready for tomorrow. Was I for? I can't tell him now. Can't tell me what? What? God damn it. Excuse me! Good morning, Lieutenant! Yumi, is it time? Yes! Please come to the CIC for a briefing. 6:30 the... Roger. Thank you! This was it, huh? The last hurrah. Our last push against the aliens. I should go take a look at the preparations. I looked up the sky and saw something strange. Dark clouds. In the desert. How peculiar. Everyone seemed so busy with their own stuff this morning. Eve was busy cleaning her rifle. Eve. Visit Eve, the endgame. You ready? I'll protect you. Don't worry. Just give me a target. That's the spirit. Well, I'm out to the CICs for the briefing. Thanks for everything, Eve. You're welcome. Lieutenant, reporting for duty. At ease, Lieutenant. I'm always at ease, pretty much here. This war has gone on long enough, Lieutenant. It's only 29 days, though. But it's good that it's only that much. Don't you agree? Then again, if I had some more time, I would max out all the relationships, I think. All the relationships. Anyway. Yes, Mom. I think it's time to end this once and for all. And thankfully, I have the solution. The Spearfall system, a series of kinetic bombardment satellites, designation Nova 1 to Nova 12, secretly developed by the joint effort of several nations' best talents. Hopefully Americans didn't participate, to be honest. I mean, I'm sorry, but I would rather not have a certain person that is in the lead of the country, of that country right now, to have access to a weapon like that. Anyway, the Spearfall... Then again, there are actually a lot of other countries that I would like those people to not have the access to it as well. Actually, I would like nobody to have access to weapons like that. Anyway, the Spearfall system's projectile has the same yield as a small tactical nuclear bomb without the resulting fallout and radiation. I believe this weapon will secure us a victory against the aliens. Lieutenant, your objective in this mission is to find their ship, mark the coordinates for the Spearfall. Gravity should take care of the rest. Failure is not an option. We are unleashing humanity's greatest weapon at them. We fail, we lose our chance to win the war. So we have to end it here, at all costs. You'll be our point man, get up close and personal with them. All of us will support you any way we can. Any questions? Spearfall won't take me out as well, right? If you get the hell out of there quick enough, and pray that the targeting solution is calibrated properly. Well, that's comforting. Don't worry. I have faith that you'll make it out alive. Anything else? Nope. Good, we strike at 8. Gear up, get something to eat in the meantime. Roger. In the meantime, I prepared myself. Medicines, the armor from Valeria. I stare at all the personnel passing by. The base was buzzing today. Seeing all these bustling took the edge off me. I had them on my back. All units, this is command. What's your status? Repositioning Nova 1 adjusting orbit. 10 minutes to Spearfall. If in position. Visual contact with Lieutenant confirmed. Red Hawk on station above combat zone. Ready for CAS. UAV in position. EFF signature confirmed. I mean IFF, but whatever. Big Brother... Oh, for fuck's sake, stop calling yourself that. Big Brother's watching, Lieutenant. Alright. Lieutenant, this command. You have the support vehicle B base at your beck and call. This is it. Let's end this war once and for all. All units, prepare to. Cornelia's prediction was on correct. This was their base. Not only we had to face all kinds of aliens, but we also confronted that one extraordinary kind. It was 10 times bigger than the usual. I reckon it was their commander, the central hive mind. I managed to approach and painted the target for Spearfall. Thanks to Cecil's calculation, I escaped and survived the blast. The armor did come in handy. The armor kept my body from compressing under the shockwave, allowing me to keep breathing. Unfortunately, I had only so much luck. Before Spearfall could be activated, we had to buy time by holding off the aliens by ourselves. Our damage was significant. So many were injured. And went MIA. Yumi? No enemy signature detected. We're clear. It's over. All units, stats report. This is me, still alive somehow. Red Hawk allied well. Oh, Red Hawk allied well. If still active. The rest of the team as well. We've been monitoring the whole desert since you left, and there has been no sign of activity there. So I can safely conclude that the alien threat is no more. We eradicated them and obtained a massive amount of combat data from Spearfall's deployment. No more aliens. No more city to protect. We're done here, Lieutenant. Good job. Tomorrow we can go home. Right. If you excuse me then... I hope it's worth it, Cornelia. I hope so too. Well, like, I hope it was worth it. As I left the CIC, all of these guys suddenly stood up, one by one, and saluted me. Even the wounded ones. Why me, you ask? I was not worthy. Thank you. All of you? I'm sorry. Thank you. I rushed to the cafeteria to see Valeria. I promised after all of this I would see her. I don't want any regrets before leaving. I should confess my feelings to her. I mean, we all know to who, right? But let's save the game just in case. Valeria stood by herself in the cafeteria. She looked different today. She was not sporting her signature white apron. Instead, she was wearing a white coat over her pink blouse. Like a doctor. Valeria had a first aid kit in her right hand. She had been tending the wounded. Lieutenant! Val waved at me. I proceeded toward her. Thank heavens you made it. Whoa! Whoa! Val hugged me tight while muttering thank God a few times. I was stunned. I hugged her back. Yes, I made it. Yeah, I can see that. Are you alright? Anything hurt? Fine. I'm fine. Just a few scrapes, no problem. I'm sorry I can't see any of that blood from here. Wait, I'm sorry I couldn't, probably. Okay. That's okay, Val. You've been very helpful. Then why are you looking down? Yes. I'm alive, but my friends, the others. Only one person from Echo 2 came back. The X-ray actual was wiped out. 3 was injured and the rest went MIA. All of the Bravo team was not responding, they might as well be. Lieutenant! That's okay, Val. I knew something like this would happen. You all gave your best. Valeria raised her voice. I know, Cordelia and you may have thought about every move. I know Cecile calculated this beautiful strike flawlessly. So did Eve and Jennifer, everyone did their best. They fought hard to make sure the dead and injured were not in vain. So they all could go home. Yes. Thank you, Val. By the way, I guess I owe the lab now. Say thanks for them. To them for me, will you? This experimental armor was super practical. You got it. Valeria let go of her hand from around me and laughed. Congratulations, Lieutenant. You can go home now, right? Yeah, right. So... Yes? Do you have a plan after this mission is over, Val? I guess I'll be assigned back to the lab. Someone's got to process all the data from you for further research. I see. I want to help. Are you sure? Yes, I want to ask you a question, Lieutenant. Did Spearful work well? I couldn't really say if it worked well or not. All I know is the alien was gone and I'm alive. Corey also remarked that we got a lot of data about the attack. Why are we changing the topic? I see. And Val? I love you, okay? I'm getting this out of myself. I have to. I mean, he would definitely ease out after saying that. Lieutenant! No doubt she was surprised. She was also blushing. Why? Okay, talking to you comes to so naturally. I feel at ease with you. I know so little about you, but I know you are a good person. You cared about all of us and helped us in your own way. I want to know you more. If you let me, I'll help you with the research. If I'm deployed far from where you work, we are facing long distance, but... Oh, he's thinking far ahead. Lieutenant, thank you. I love you as well. What? I mean, I'm not surprised. Am I surprised? Maybe a bit. Val. It just... You can't be here for too long. What do you mean? Lieutenant. She threw her arms around me one more time. What's happening? I lost control of my hands and then I couldn't move at all. When Val was hugging me, I felt a pinch on my nape. Did she inject me with something? Why, Val? Listen to me, Lieutenant. You're a successful subject. The second prodigal child. Prodigal. Yeah. They will always use you. Kept you on the leash like an animal. After figuring out that Spearful work, Knowing your survival, I can't bear to imagine the dirty work Vale gave you. Yeah, I couldn't control my own voice to say anything. After all this, you won't remember anything. What? I'll disappear from your life forever. I'm sorry I changed you. It was my mistake. Now allow me to protect you. Also, I have to be honest with you about one thing. I couldn't make out the words coming out of Valeria's mouth anymore. My consciousness was drifting away. I'm so sure that my theory right now is correct about this. Like, this is happening for the second time, basically, what I mean. For sure. Valeria's voice was getting muted. Val. Come on, man. You will manage, okay? You will not forget. Please tell me you haven't forgotten. Please! This is it, the day we all go home. What a journey I've had this past week. Of course, all of it is thanks to the girls. Yeah, them. I don't want any regrets before leaving. I should commence my feelings too. Arthur, we need to talk. I mean, stop! Lieutenant! Lieutenant, we need to talk. The girls cannot say my actual name, okay? That's how it works in a voiceover in a base game. So it has to be like this as well. Yes, Mom? Eve has gone missing. Fuck. What? Ever since last night's assault, she's been acting weird. This morning, she suddenly disappeared. Eve was last seen going to these coordinates. Follow her. If anything happens, you report back to me. Yes, Mom. Sprint. Lieutenant, did you make contact with the aliens? We need to. I mean, General, we need to. You're hiding something from us. Come to the CICs when you get here. I'll explain everything. I'm sorry. What? I'm never letting you go again. I love you. Please don't go anywhere. Stay by my side forever. If all that you said is true, Val, what do we do now? I have one request, General. Experiment. Just Deserts. Initiated. Objective. Monitoring the interaction between Adam and Eve and exposing the prodigal children to contact with the aliens. What the freak? Result. Both test subjects are killed in action. Experiment failed. Well, this certainly beats reading the morning newspaper. I woke up this morning to find a brown envelope on my porch. The only reason I didn't throw it away was because it said, "From Cornelia" on it. I guess living the exotic land of Lombok isn't as secure as I thought. Well, thanks, Cornelia. Faking our deaths must not have been easy. Thanks to you, we can live a normal life as humans instead of being lab rats. The last I heard, she's taking a lot of flack from the world leaders for letting faster-than-light technology slip out of their grasp. I don't know, I think we still have a long way to go as a species before we can even start thinking about colonizing other planets. Probably, yes. Like, then again, god damn it, we don't even know our own planet fully. Ah, it was for the best. That night. I have one request, General. What is it? Make Lieutenant disappear. I want him to have the chance of living a normal life. That gene therapy worked, didn't it? Yeah, but this access was temporary. That last time the gene therapy was like injecting a live and active virus into him. You, of all people, know that he was the first human subject who managed to stay alive. And he will be the first to die. We at the lab were never sure how long he will survive. All this time, the alien cells activated his ability to recognize the alien's wave noise. Those cells are beginning to battle the host cells. He would better if he's not here. I want him to be in a peaceful place. And to be happy. Even if he won't be with me. You don't know that. You know, you could face serious jet over for a bogus report. I realize I asked the impossible from you. Unless you can report his progress in this mission. Report that the probable cause of his death was a miscalibrated spearfall attack. The body can't be found. I'll talk to Sis and the other core personnel. If you refuse, I can help you. Do you understand my position? I understand. How about Eve? I think I can come up with something. I can say that she went back home. Nobody can stop her as Lieutenant has gone MIA. But you should understand that. We have to make sure they will never be found. Nobody can know their place of refuge, actually. Whatever. Thank you, Cornelia. I'm sorry for troubling you so much. It's not just you. I do care about Eve and the Lieutenant. Val, does he know about this? No. I can't bring myself to help him, I just can't. But I promise I'll turn to him after I find a way to redeem myself, to turn him back to normal. What? What if you can't? That will be the last time I see him. Oh, that sucks. I won't disturb his quiet and happy life anymore. Are you sure about this, Val? Surely it will be devastating for you. Valtan deserves to live his life on this term. And I got my just deserts. What? Yo! And what happened afterwards? I want to know! Should we expect something after the credits? I kind of hope we should expect something after the credits. And you, special thanks, and you, yeah. The most important, the most important element of credits that every person playing the, there's nothing. God damn it! Really? Did they get to be together for? Also, I'm sure she's Slovakian. Interesting. Wait, they had okay, nationality known. Cornelia is UK. I didn't know that. You were French. I knew that. You were from the US. What? She's 178. Holy crap. You're 175. Okay, so those two are taller than me, by the way. Okay, I'm certain of it now. I know it wasn't said in the game at all, but I'm certain that the theory I had. So basically, I mean, she was taking care of him in the lab, you know. I feel like before that, I mean, she also, I mean, she kind of didn't want to participate at the first, right? In the lab, work on him. I have this theory that her and us as the MC were together before that. And his memories was already wiped out of that, sort of. And then it was then done again. Then also, what was in that letter from Cornelia? Was it about Valeria actually maybe succeeding with, you know, erasing the alien cells and so on, and arriving at the island that we were at after faking our death? Huh? Maybe? Let's live with Let's live with the belief it was like that. I feel like it's only fair. We need a good ending to that, right? So let's believe like this. She succeeded. She arrived at the island later on. Or, you know, we went out from the island and met up with her. And we no longer have the alien cells in us. Yes. Anyway, for now, that would be it. Do we do others? I honestly don't feel like doing all the other routes. Because, I mean, it would be too much work. I mean, I would play those, definitely, but there would be so many other there would be so many scenes that would repeat itself from the main game, and I feel like most of it would be basically me skipping. And there is actually a lot, like for example in Sakura games, you know, you get other ending, it's basically for one episode's work, right? I mean for one video of work basically. Over here it would be like that for sure, because skirmishes and so on as well, you need to raise the stats. I don't know, technically I could play and maybe edit it, but I don't know. I think I'll play. No, you know what? We are done with Just Deserts. I've done what I wanted, really. First of all, Jennifer. Yes. We've got Jennifer. And I wanted Valeria. And they released the DLC which we played. So boom. Two things. Two girls that I wanted to see the stories with. Because I absolutely liked the both of them. And as for the other girls, I mean they are awesome. Like Eve, Cornelia, Cecile. Yes, I totally want to see how the stories go with those three. With Yumi not so much. I mean she's okay, I don't have anything against her, but she's not someone I would chase after, I think. I mean Eve and Cornelia for sure. Cecile maybe not because she's French. Sorry. I'm kidding. I don't care about nationality. What nationality who is really. I don't know, man. I will play them by myself, I think. Unless someone will actually bother me a lot in the comments to play the other routes. Because I'll definitely not move it to it straight away, so yeah. So yeah. Okay, let's end it here. That was Just Deserts. Awesome game. Awesome DLC. See you in the next game, which I don't know what will be. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you tomorrow as well. Have a great day. Bye bye.